Hey, 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 how you doing? Woo, woo, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hey, and this is hoping that the internet does not kick me off, basically. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Church of R&K. This is Rosemary, Nonny Night, and this may be short or it may be really long. Who really knows? If you join in the conversation, it could potentially be quite long. Or if you don't, then I shall talk to myself for a little bit and then I shall disappear again. The connection is weak, which is not great. Seeing that I'm right next to the router, this is such a rubbish internet connection. But I'm not moaning, not moaning at all. Anyways, I wonder, I don't know if I can revert back to being on my 4G. Will that be better?
Just turn your Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, but then will it... Oh, I'm back. And connection is still weak. Okay, well, I want to talk about the fact that there's always hope. There's always hope. I get a lot of emails, a lot of messages. I speak to a lot of people, and one of the things that sometimes is a riding factor for a lot of people is this feeling of a lack of hope, that there is nothing they can do, that their situation is stuck in stone, and there's nothing. And you know what? These people may look okay on the surface, but a lot of the time they don't look okay on the surface. They're actually really struggling, okay? And that can lead to them feeling very hopeless about situations, not sure how they can, get themselves out of a particular situation. And that might be you. Maybe you've had illness in your life. You've had a partner walking away from you, or you've had children doing something or the other, or just, hardship financially, something. And it begins to feel a little bit like, is there a way out of this? And I suppose I'm here to remind you that there is always hope. There is always a way. And you know what? I was even talking about this with my husband just now. The fact that right now, anyone, if you're listening to me right now, I don't care where you are on the planet, you are able to decide that you're going to figure out the internet. You're going to somehow sort out the internet so that at least, I'm not saying it's going to be the solution to all of your problems, but I am saying, however, that you can use the internet to reach people, to sell some stuff, to reverse your financial situation. So yes, there is always hope. The thing I find with a lot of people is when it's really hard to focus on, one, it's really hard to focus on finances if you're not healthy, okay? So we want to be healthy, right? But even if you have a certain element of health, it's really difficult to focus on any other part of your life where you might feel stuck if you are financially struggling. Which is why, I suppose, for me, I talk a lot about financial independence, because if I can't help you sort out finances, then it's really difficult to talk about anything else, really. And this is it. You may have a massive, amazing call on your life, but if you're broke all the time, how are you going to do it? And yet, this is it. We live in such a lucrative day and age where literally you could communicate with maybe AliExpress or Alibaba, which is a wholesaling site. You could find a product that is of interest to you. You could, on Facebook, set up your whole business. There's a lot of posts and things on this page that you can find out more about how to do that. You can go onto my blog. You can read all about all of that stuff. And you could then start with determination and commitment to create wealth for you and your family. Guys, say hello, say hello, say hello. I want to know who you are. Say hello in the comments and share. Let's spread hope, okay? Because there is hope. I get these emails and people telling me, because I have no finances, I can't do this. And I think it's not the truth. But you don't know what you don't know. And because you don't know it, you are living in lack when you could literally, all the energy that you're spending feeling, oh my gosh, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next or blah, 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 blah. You could use that energy to figure out a product you're interested in and start telling people about it on Facebook. You could literally build your whole business on Facebook. And you're here listening to me right now, unless you're listening to the replay on some other platform. But right now you're on Facebook, so I know you have access to it. You could access some kind of product. You could join a network marketing company. You could, and then start promoting online, okay? And I do really, truly believe that this online thing, this online business thing, is really still at its infancy. Because at some point, that more and more industries are going to be moving online. And so you could get on board right now, because some of you have a story, you have a history, you have experiences that you have overcome, and you want to share those stories. You want to help people who are going through the same stuff. And that's another thing I speak to people. They want to help people going through the same stuff that you have overcome or they have overcome. But they think, how is that going? How can I do that when I'm still trying to sort out my finances and all of this? You can combine that with your business. Because one of the things that makes you different from anybody else selling what you would choose to be selling is the fact that you have these stories, these experiences, this history. And if you will dare to show up publicly, vulnerably, vulnerably? Is that even a word? I don't even know. If you would dare to start sharing those stories, you would both help people with your stories, your history, your experiences, and at the same time, you could also create wealth for you and your family because your stories become your marketing. But not just marketing though, because your marketing can help people. Your marketing can help people. People get worried about selling stuff. People get worried about, oh my gosh, I don't want to sell. I don't want to be that aggressive person that is selling things. If you believe that you can help people, it's not just selling. It is service. Okay, now if you decided you were just going to sell another thing that you didn't believe in and it was just kind of rubbish, but you thought it could make you some money, now that is just aggressive and crazy and horrible. But I don't think that's you, right? You're not that person. You are someone that will only do something that you believe in. You will not let money do that to you, will you? Okay, in which case, honey, there is hope. There is hope. You could literally start tonight if you wanted to. Yo, Wakash, how you doing? You could start tonight, figuring out what it is that you want to put out there in the marketplace, starting to build an audience around your story, around your experiences, around your history. So then you know that this audience, you're also helping them because you're showing them what you did to move forward. And then at the same time, you're telling them about what you have to offer, how you can help them, how your product can help them, how your service can help them, how your, network marketing business can help them, whatever. Your books, some of you have books in you. You have art. You have music. You want to put it out there. You want to teach people some stuff. You could put together programs, digital programs that could help people in a particular situation that you've come through. But you don't know how to do it, and so you think it's complicated. And because you don't know how to do it, you don't even know to learn how to do it. And I'm saying, honeys, there is hope. You don't need to be stuck. I'm not saying it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, but hey, is what you're doing right now easy peasy lemon squeezy anyway? So why not use the energy to do something that is brought or born out of a heart that really does want to serve, that really does want to make a difference? And at the same time, honey, it's like the workman deserves his pay. Why do you think that you're going to have this vision, you're going to have this purpose inside of you, and somehow the very creator that gave it to you is going to say, no, you should be broke whilst doing it? And lots of people live that way. No. You have a vision. It is now your responsibility to figure out. Hello, Linda. How are you doing? Lovely to have you here. It is now your responsibility to figure out, how can I take this vision? How can I make it feasible for me? Feasible so that I'm looking after my responsibilities, but at the same time, I'm doing the thing that my heart is drawn to. I'm following the call of my life. There is hope. You can do it. It takes determination. It takes commitment. It will be like nothing you've done before. And yet, you can do it. The question is, will you do it? Will you figure out how to take what is inside of you already and monetize it? Or will you keep telling yourself that it's greedy to think like that, or that there's just no way, and I don't know, I just can't figure out? Yes, you can. I'm here talking to you, telling you that there are ways. You can take what is already inside of you. You can either associate it with a product or a service or something, and then you can actually put it into the marketplace. And yes, Linda, you can walk by faith, and yes, you can do all things, but are you? That is the question. Because a lot of people quote all of that stuff at me. I quoted it a lot too, honey. And I'm not saying this about Linda specifically, no. I'm saying to all of y'all, because it's easy sometimes for us to quote these scriptures. Are you living them, though? Living them. Because, honey, God has placed a vision inside of each one of you, each one of us. And it's up to us now to wake up and walk it out. Not just sing, we're walking it out. No, 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 no. Yes, we have to create life. Absolutely. I'm good. Better than before. Moving forward slowly, honey. It doesn't matter how slowly we're moving as long as we're moving. Loving it. I love the fact that you're moving forward, okay? And yeah, Linda, create my life. Absolutely. I love the whole concept of reinventing your life, because sometimes for all of us, even I had to reinvent my life. At one point I realized this isn't the way life is supposed to be. I have to reinvent it. And yeah, in those moments I need hope. And I did have hope. And so I went and discovered, I went and learned, I read books, I worked with coaches, worked with mentors, found people doing what I thought I wanted to do or whatever it was, and then go and learn, paid them the money, even if I didn't have the money, because I knew that I needed to go beyond what I saw as natural, as the only way to do things. And that's what I'm saying to you guys here, that as I said, I was speaking to the husband, and he was like, you know what? I feel so much that online business is still in its infancy. There is still opportunity, lots and lots of opportunity for anyone who will dare to go beyond what is familiar and step into what may not seem all that familiar. You are born in this time, in this day, this age for a reason. Will you choose to discover your life of purpose, wealth, and freedom? Because it's your choice. You find yourself a product or a service, you write a book, you write art, you put music together, you build an audience using social media. There are, 1.9 billion people on Facebook right now. You're right, faith without work is absolutely dead for sure, Linda. But it's like 1.9 billion people on Facebook right now, 700 million on Instagram. They are willingly there, honey. Honeys, wherever you are on this planet, you could reach people in so many different places on the planet. Not everybody's going to be your person. Which business really needs 1.9 billion people? Well, Facebook does. But, but really, you don't need 1.9 billion people to buy your stuff for you to be financially independent. You probably don't even need 10,000 people. You might not even need 1,000 people. Just a few people every single month, and you would be financially independent. And they are all already around you. But do you dare to step out of your comfort zone, to walk in faith, believing, trusting, that if you have a vision, it is your permission to move and to figure out how to monetize it. There is hope. There is always hope. There is hope. You don't even need that much to start. It's just you don't know what you don't know yet. Which is why, actually, you know what, whilst I'm saying you don't know what you don't know yet, let me invite you to have a conversation with me. Let's talk, you and I. Let's look at what you have inside of you. Let's look at your vision. Let's get clear what it is that you want to make happen. And let me help you come up with ideas on how you can actually make it a reality for you and for your family. Okay? Go right now to Rosemary, well, go at the end. To rosemarynonnynight.com/freedom session. Let you and I have an actual conversation, literally you and I. Most people are actually quite surprised when I call them. But you and I will have a conversation around this. Do not give in to fear. Do not procrastinate on this. I will not offer it forever. but I offer it today. I'm away with my husband actually, so I won't talk to you until about Thursday. But but I think you best get your spot, because I only do so many a week. As soon as I get to that number, then I shut it down. It's a completely free conversation. Let's look at what you have. Let me help you figure out how to monetize it. Okay? So all you need to do is go over to rosemarynonny.com/freedom session. Go apply for a session with me. Okay, fill in the form, make sure you fill it in properly. This is not very long actually at all. So, and then and then we'll have a conversation. Okay, I'll send you out my diary and then we'll talk. But this is it, guys. There's always hope. Do not give in to the feelings of despair that sometimes threaten to overwhelm you. Do not give in to the voice in your head sometimes that says you have failed too many times, or you've done all this stuff wrong, or blah, blah, blah. You're too weak, you're too tired, you're too old, you're too young, you came from the wrong neighborhood, you have the wrong skin color, you have the wrong, I don't even know. Forget all of that. There's hope for all of y'all. I don't care what your age, your color, your skin, you're this, that, everything. As long as you are willing to do the work. As long as you're willing to potentially break out of what is familiar and start doing something that seems unfamiliar. As long as you're willing, there is hope. Okay? Guys, share this. That'd be really, really cool, because some people need to hear that there is hope. It's just, sometimes when I come off the phone speaking to people, or people send me emails, I suppose in some ways I'm used to it, because I lived in Africa for a long time. I've seen a lot of poverty. I've lived with a lot of poverty, nowhere near as bad as it could get, for sure. My mom worked her socks off to make sure, basically. There is even more than just a hope. There is so much to come for all of us. Absolutely, honey. Absolutely. Hope is just the beginning. But yeah, I've seen all this, and sometimes my heart just kind of really weeps a bit for people who feel stuck. Sometimes I also think, seriously, why don't you just do the work? I can be also very unsympathetic. That's the other thing you need to bear in mind. If you decide to come on the phone with me, I'm quite blunt. I am quite blunt. I usually ask for permission first. Can I be blunt with you? And if you're happy for me to be blunt with you, then cool. We can actually get some stuff done. But so I am both sympathetic and sometimes really not sympathetic, because sometimes I think, come on, seriously, you're not doing anything. But I know sometimes you don't know what you could do. And I do know, and I can help. So go over to rosemarynonny.com/freedom session. Let's talk. Okay, guys, that is me. I'm going to hang out with my husband. It is time. We have no children with us. Can you imagine that? Wow. It is time to fight for and to deliberately design the life you're born to live. Honey, it's because you want to, okay? But it will be a fight, and that fight will mostly be with yourself and what you've held to be true to date, because the chances are that what you're doing right now is not getting you what you want, in which case you have to do something different. But if you don't know what that different is, how are you going to do it? I can help you with that. rosemarynonny.com/freedom session, because you want to do the work. Okay? Much love. Have a great rest of the day wherever you are on the planet. I'm sure I'll speak to you very, very soon. Share, 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 share. And thanks for joining in the conversation with Kash and Linda. Okay. Much love, guys. Until the next time. Bye.